$100,000 today is not a lot of money. According to U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, $100,000 today has the same buying power as 2022, $95,252 average starting salary, $55,260 adjusted for inflation, $58,014. 2021, $87,755 average starting salary, $55,260 adjusted for inflation, $62,970. 2020, $85,515 average starting salary, $55,200 adjusted for inflation, $64,550. 2015, $78,228 average starting salary, $50,219 adjusted for inflation, $64,196. 2010, $72,102 average starting salary, $48,288 adjusted for inflation, $66,971. 2005, $64,041 average starting salary, $42,081 adjusted for inflation, $65,709. 2000, $56,720 average starting salary, $39,824 adjusted for inflation, $70,212. 1995, $50,160 average starting salary, $29,276 adjusted for inflation, $58,365. 1990, $42,639 average starting salary, $27,526 adjusted for inflation, $64,555. 1985, $35,251 average starting salary, $24,289 adjusted for inflation, $68,903. 1980, $26,538 average starting salary, $18,553 adjusted for inflation, $69,912. Edit. I was thinking about salary when I went down this rabbit hole. I've edited the above to include average starting salaries those years, and what those salaries would be today. All that to say, the $100,000 benchmark that at one point in time sounded like a high salary is no longer that high. The vast majority of the workforce deserves to be paid far more than they are now. Average starting salaries today should be between $60,000 $70K. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Here are my sources. Starting salary sources. https www.naceweb.org/jobmarket/compensation/salary trends through salary survey, a historical perspective on starting salaries for new college graduates. https www.zippia.com/advice/average starting salary out of college statistics/inflation calculator https://www.bls.gov/data/inflation calculator.htm. Damn. Year 2000 people still make more than 2023 me. IDK what gives? Inflation is clearly skyrocketing and employers aren't bothering to adjust like they should. Across the board, at least. Sure, you can make $16 per hour at McDonald's now, but where I work, I haven't gotten a raise in 5 years. So now, my buying power is just going down, and I'm seeing those at the bottom come up to meet me. What's crazier is that the poverty line isn't moving either. So now, that weird spot where people make too much money to get state aid but not enough money to actually support a family is getting bigger and bigger. So if you were trying to crawl out from poverty, it's going to be even harder now, because the day you make too much and they cut off all aid, Well, you won't make enough money to actually pay for all the stuff you did right before you made $1 too much for aid to be cut off. Are people aware of this problem? I remember when I hit a six-figure salary, but we were still living paycheck to paycheck, with 3 kids and my wife still home because she had to take care of her dad whose Alzheimer's was advancing. Technically, it was an upper middle class income, but it didn't feel like it. Me, crying in $45,000 per year. Starting teachers' pay with a master's is usually around $56K. Fucking bonkers. It's enough to keep me in a lifetime of debt. More dollars are printed. Things increase in price. But people are somehow paid less. $100,000 is not a lot of money only for the rich. $100K is a lot to me. I make around $30K a year and most of it doesn't get to stay with me. I remember being so proud of breaking the $70K line, thinking I could afford to buy stocks and that dividends would carry me through hard times. Lol. Then finally, after dealing with the student loans trying to buy a house, I am now making $90K gross, with overtime, and feel poor. I have decided to start moving all my assets to my native country in the Caribbean to finally be able to own a little bit of land. That was supposed to be my vacation house, not my only investment in real estate. I know people with $100K liquid who are scared of buying a house here. In 2001 I bought a 4BR, 3BA house with finished basement for $110,000. Still blows my mind to imagine it now. Sounds about right. I really wish there would be more discussion about how to bring housing costs down by a lot. That is where most of our money goes. I achieved a $100,000 salary this year after 15 years of working. It's a nice round number to pass, but it's nowhere to satisfy your income expectations. I don't have any kids, but if I did, my lifestyle would be slim indeed. This means so little TBH. Yes, it's bad. But $100K in Missouri isn't the same as $100K in New York City. Either you live cheap, gas go burr, in the middle of nowhere, or you pay your ass off living close to a city. Just saying. It needs more splitter per region, especially considering the size the USA has. As someone who currently earns $38,000 a year, yes it is, I'd be thrilled to earn $100,000. I get what you're saying. It's not exactly rich, but you can absolutely get by on a six-figure salary. If you say so. I would love $100,000. Yeah, but now the bachelor degree is the new high school diploma and a PhD is the new bachelor's. It's not even so much inflation as it is housing costs. People who bought homes even 10 years ago are better off than someone trying to buy or even rent now with a higher salary. Even in low-cost areas, housing prices are skyrocketing. Add in the rising interest rate, and the monthly payment just increased substantially. 10 years ago, you could get an 1800 SQ featuring home for around $1,000 per month. That same home is now $2,500 per month if you're lucky. Yet wages remain mostly the same for skilled jobs. Obviously, it depends on where you live, but this is an example in my area. So maybe if I hit $100K salary, I might be able to buy a home after saving for 3 years for the down payment if the cost of living remains the same over that time and my current rent doesn't increase. I make a little over $150K and that's not a lot of money. TBH, I don't know how humans survive on less than $90K. That was the first time where I didn't need a roommate helping me pay bills to survive, was when I finally hit $90K. Now I'm Asking more than 150K, and yes, I live comfortable, but I'm still watching my spending and can't afford a house because of the down payment required. According to people in Chicago, $100,000 salary means you're rich. Oof, this hurts. Basically most of my raises, promotions have been eaten up by inflation. Call. Totally depends on the location. I make 100K in Tennessee. I work remote. My wife makes about 40K. Also working remote. We're doing pretty good.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. idkbyeee is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.